Hello. Welcome back. Hello, chat. It's been a long time since we played Thunder 04. Since May 1st, apparently, based on my last save file. I need a break from this game. And with that new Heat 25... What's that game called? NASCAR Heat 5? I kind of forgot about what it's called. Since that update came out, it made me, it made me want to play this game again. It just had that feeling. So, we're back. Don't know how often we'll be doing Thunder 04 stuff. I think we have maybe 9 more streams of this until the season's done if we keep doing the number of races at this rate. So, yeah. But yeah, hello, welcome. Hello, David Harman. Hello, Phantom Foxy, Campbell, Turquoise Hawk, Super NASCAR. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate it. It's a kind of a traditional late start because I wasn't gonna do a stream tomorrow. I really didn't feel like doing another 100% race, doing a simulation because I don't have the 23 mod anymore, so there's really no point. And I kind of got burnt out doing them on the same day the race is out because it's not just me. It's like it's just there's just a lot has to go into it because I have to do the stream, and then after the stream I watch the race, and obviously I do my race review, so I have to I can't just not watch a race. I mean, I guess there's instances where I don't see the whole race, but generally for the most part I like to try to watch the race, so I give my thoughts, give my opinions on everything, and give my takes. It's just a long day. The 3-hour stream plus the 4+ hour race, it's like it just takes up my whole day, and I like to have some of my day to myself instead of waking up literally then just straight. I just don't think the format works anymore. Maybe I'll do it the day before or sometime during the week, but not right now. So yeah, the races in the stream will be California, Richmond, Charlotte. You are right, so give yourself a pat on the back. Hello, Amani. Just so you know, what if I change my name? Dalton D to Hollow. I think I knew because I think your profile picture is the same. I heard High C is updating all the files. I did hear about that. I don't know how long it's going to take them, but obviously they can take their time. So no worries on that. Thoughts on the racing today? I thought Xfinity was very average. Just too many wrecks. It was just there was a part in the race where it actually had green flag run, which I thought was cool, but yeah, it just was very average. Arca was kind of the same way, though there was a couple of interesting things to note on with the 18 and 20 duking it out. Frankie Muniz got destroyed, which was I hated that. But it was just average. It was an okay. I honestly, for once, I thought the truck race was better than Xfinity. Usually that's like never the case, but this is like that one like 9 times out of if 9 times out of 10 the Xfinity is better than the truck. This is that 1 time out of 10. But I can't even say if I'm a morning person or not. I'm literally just up whenever. My sleep schedule is just whenever I feel tired. So sometimes I'm a morning person. Sometimes I'm a night owl. It fluctuates. That's kind of the pro and con of what I do. I don't have a sleep schedule, so I just do whatever. You seen a One Piece picture or shirt FYE today? I'll send you a picture. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess link it in Discord whenever you get a chance. I haven't been to a mall in a couple months. I think most of the shirts I get are from the mall, or most of them are like Christmas gifts. But that's on Chastain getting pulled. I don't really care too much about polls. I don't really think it means too much anymore. I just don't think it matters. I mean, just with how long races are, I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, it'd be a whole different story if we were talking about like F1 and be like, okay, who got the pole? Well, then whoever probably gets the pole is going to probably win the race. There's really no. With NASCAR, there's so much interesting things happening, or I don't know. I never. Usually for me, I don't think I really worry about that stuff too much. Even when I was watching, I'm not watching, even in my younger days when I was watching NASCAR in like the mid-2000s, like qualifying never really interested me. I guess that's just a me thing though. But yeah, so we'll go through some things here because we haven't really raced in this game in months, or almost 2 months. But yeah, we are the point leader by 26 over Mark Martin. The point situation is still relatively tight. Now, obviously, the format that we usually do with these is I start last in every race, default setup, with basic pit road adjustments like tire pressures and wedge. Those are like the only 2 things I can do with the car. And because of that, the season's been a lot tougher. So, actually, we are on a streak. We've won 3 in a row: Texas, Talladega, and Martinsville. So we're trying to go for 4 in a row, which I don't know if it can happen at California. I don't think so. Richmond, I think so. Same with Lowe's, but I don't think we're going to do it out of California. But you never know. Our car stuff, I mean, all that stuff, everything is very, very good. It's all in very tip-top condition. So we're obviously going to bring everything we got into California. The best stuff we can bring. So, best tire grip, engine. That's the best condition with the engine. Body. We'll probably go with number 8 because that's our best one. 87 car rating. Me and that number have a lot of significance. So that's kind of adorable that we've reached that moment, which I think is our highest car rating. So that's cool. But yeah, let's just jump into it and go from there. I will do a couple of practice laps just because I haven't really touched this game in over a month. So I at least, I should be owed that. I wrote all my setups down so I know what basic, like, I wrote all the setups down for future reference if I ever want to come back to a career mode or anything. And I have the tires and stuff for California. So I have all that situated. Mark's on pole. Obviously, we all know the people I root for. I always chat for Mark. I always simp for Kurt. And obviously, Kurt, even though he won this race in real life in 2003, is starting 20 seconds. That's horseshit. Sent the pictures via DM. I'll look at that real quick. Ooh! Ooh, I like that. That's from Film Red. Ooh. That's where the outfits are. That's freaking sweet. All right. I like that. Nice find. Damn, if there's a shirt like that in my local mall, shit, I should go pick one up. You don't know why people love F1? It's a different form of racing, and even like I don't know if I could say I'm really a fan of it, but I really respect and appreciate that level, the difference of auto racing. And even if I was watching it week to week, I don't know how I can stomach watching the same person win 60% of the schedule. Most of the races, not all, but it feels like a good chunk, not a whole lot happens after turn 1. There's exceptions. There's some races where it is like beginning to end phenomenal, but like it's rare. It's just maybe it's just not for me. I know I played the F1 games. I do like those. I haven't played them in a long time, but those were always on my mind to touch, or at least to touch. They're always on my mind to play, just because I remember liking them. Considering how bad modern NASCAR games are, like, it does pique my interest. So maybe one day I'll try it and blow my $60 and not eat for a week just so I can play that game. So, you know, that's the sacrifice I'll have to take at some point, which I'm scared to make that jump. So we're gonna go default setup with California. Transmission, put that to manual. Tires go to 23, and the wedge is at 0. There we go. That's what I heard about 23, but it's better than the ignition. I can say that I have to assume that. So let me just do some practice laps just to get a feel for everything. I don't think there's a whole lot to do, at least at this track. I mean, from what I remember, it's just kind of... Oh, our car is so good now. I think we just kind of let off the throttle and we're just fine. We don't even need to really hit the brakes. But I just need to be reacclimated with myself because it's been a little bit. So I'm hoping maybe I can come back to these a little more often, maybe once a week, or I mean maybe like every other week. I don't really know exactly. But I think this car is fast. The only problem is we're starting last, 25% of races, so we don't have a ton of time to get up to the front, and the AI keeps getting progressively harder. So it is going to make things tough. Though we got Richmond after this, so even if we have a ho-hum race, I think Richmond would probably make that up. So you just have to kind of try to have a very average day, and that's not how you take the corner. But our car is so good, we actually kind of kept. We actually had some grip down here. Outside Custer wanting by AG's car. I don't really have an opinion. It's just probably just him being salty in the rain race. I'm not gonna take that to heart. Shurex used to, he might still do it, but he used to whine a shit ton. In like 2018 to 2019, I remember all those. Like Shurex was like notorious for just bitching on the radio. Which people hate him for that, which I find funny because that's like the least offensive thing you can despise a driver for, is just being annoying and bitchy on a radio. It'll be different if he was like wrecking people and doing stupid bullshit on track, but that is very, very tame. And for me, I want to hate drivers that have done way worse than that. Well, I mean, the car feels fine. I think I got everything I need to feel out of this in these couple of laps. We'll figure it out in the race, I guess. I just don't want to, make an ass out of myself. I mean, I guess that'll be entertaining for folks, but we'll see. But yeah, there's really not a whole lot else. We'll just jump right into it. We'll have Amaranth take it away, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll just let them speak. I'm gonna shut my face cam off, and we'll be going on forwards. I can't even talk.
We're in Fontana, California, home of the California Speedway for today's Auto Club 500. It's another great day for racing. Barney, this track is known for its long green flag runs.
Well, you're right. Fuel mileage is a big concern for a lot of teams. All the green flag racing means they'll have to be very careful when they decide to pit for fuel.
Mark Martin comes to the track with the hopes of maintaining his top 5 points position.
Gaining on the leader is tough when you are in the top 5 in points. It takes you having a good race and the leader having a bad one in order to gain anything substantial.
Something a little out of the ordinary in this one for Dave Dunn.
I spoke to the crew chief this morning and he told me that they just missed the setup in qualifying, but he does expect his driver to make his way up through the field and get a good finish without much problem.
The DeVilbiss car leads in points so far this season.
Yeah, but it's far from over yet. He's got to focus on being consistent. A little slip up for just one race can cost you big in the points.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Alrighty, all the Winston Cup cars are ready to go, and we're gonna do what we can.
Here's the starting lineup.
After experiencing all the modern garbage, damn, that intro is good. It may have its problems. It can make some goofs and gaps, but goddamn, is it freaking just awesome. Here we go. 62 laps are underway. I'm gonna do my damnedest to try to get up to the front. Oh, all right, I'll take a stack up. That'll help us gain some more spots. I see some alternate schemes, which is always appreciated. But yeah, that's one thing I guess that's really interesting with this game, is that the AI are always going to be really tough. And that's at least from what I've seen. It seems like 25% races is the perfect race length for that difficulty to really come into play. Which is pretty wild to think about, that there will always be a longevity to this game if anyone ever wants to do like a full 20 seasons. You really can't do that with any modern game. It was nice to be away for this for a while and then come back to it. So it was good. There's a saying. There's a saying about being away from something. It grows the heart fonder. I don't know if I fucking. There's a saying. I can't figure it out. I'm trying to race. But yeah, we're already up at the 29th. Car's fast. Hi, what if you need hugs? Why do I need hugs? What's wrong? I mean, I guess if I need hugs for not getting the 23 mod to work, I guess that's fair. But yeah, I'm okay. But welcome, Golf, to this stream. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. What did you do for Juneteenth? I don't know what that is, but I probably just had a normal day. Okay. So, as to no one's shock, at least it should be no one's shock, our car is fast. Oh my god, this car is fast. Jeez. Hoping I don't blow my engine by going so fast. That's a little bit. That's kind of why I'm not being in anyone's draft in these straightaways, because I'm a little bit worried about that. Yeah, car handling feels pretty good. Everything. Well, then again, we have a phenomenal downforce and everything. Like, the car is very nicely upgraded. And we are already in the top half of the field. Johnny Benson running 18th. Ultimate Dragon's gonna probably like that. Just keep like, yeah. I don't know why she sounds like that. Oh. But then again, I mock JC for his voice. Well, not his for his voice. I just mock him in general. So you know what? I'm all for equality of insults. I don't know. My night. I feel like my night's been okay. I'm not sure when we'll pit. I'm assuming maybe every 20 laps, maybe 20, 21, maybe. Passes 23 cars in 4 laps. Well, my car is pretty well upgraded. And there will be a point where we will just have a lot harder of a time getting up through the field. So none of this is really shocking. I think once we get in the top 15 or top 10 even, it's going to start getting a lot harder. Well, I don't really know who's leading. I like to think it's Mark Martin, but then I kind of don't because he's our championship rival. Hey, McMurray, don't give me a reason to roast you. That was a very mean block. There we go. And for Lane, there's a couple of alternate schemes in this one. I like to see that. Nice to spice it up a little bit. Hello, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by. That's a massive run inside of Sadler. Same with Jimmy Johnson. And top 15. I think I see Kurt in 12th. He's marched up to the field, and he started like 22nd, so I like to see him have a good run. I was a little bit afraid to be side by side with Jimmy in the corner. Don't know why, I just had this weird feeling. It was my 7th sense. That's how I'm gonna take that. That's another phenomenal run. Bird's gonna block. Wasn't enough. I have a shallow. Okay. I was gonna say we had a very shallow angle in the corner, but it didn't seem to hurt us, so we're good. now we'll just pass. Well, I guess not, but we're not going to be able to pass him. We should be able to pass him now. A little loose, but we're fine. P13. I think Kurt is in the top 10, which I like to see. Oh shit, Clable! Thank you for the 2, my good sir. How am I doing tonight? I think tonight's been pretty solid. No complaints on my end. I guess I technically did have a complaint earlier in today's video, but overall, I think it's pretty good. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it.
How we doing tonight, sir?
I like that level of respect. He calls me sir. That's wholesome. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. It was one of those days where I just wanted to stream something. I was just thinking to myself, well, part of me was wanting to do a 100% race in Heat 4, Heat 5 at Kentucky. Like, do like a 100% race. JC suggested it. Sounded like a good idea, and then with all this MSG stuff and Heat 5 DLC being disappointing, then it kind of dawned on my head, like, NASCAR Thunder 2004. I should play that. It's been a while. And then I kept thinking about it. I was like, that sounds like a really good idea. Get that bad taste out of my mouth of all this other stuff going on. Mark Martin has choked the race away. He started on pole and is falling back. Kurt is in the top 10. I love to see it. But Mark has just absolutely just choked away not only the race lead, but any chance he had of gaining on me in points, because he's only 26 back of me. So bad for Mark. Bad corner for me. And I almost... Okay, I think we're still going to be fine, but that really... I could have capitalized on a lot more. Hey, hello JD Land. Thank you for the super highlight sticker, whatever they call it. And it's just plus. I support that. And the boob hug gift came up, so that's also a plus. I wonder if I can start closing in on the leader, because the interval when I was battling everyone was around, definitely in the 4-second range. So now I'm kind of curious if I can run them down on my own. Mark saving his tire. I mean, that would be a very Mark Martin thing to do. But he dropped back to like 13th. That's kind of an extreme level of tire conservation. Division symbol. Oh, it is okay, I thought it looked like plus. That's my fault. See, maybe I need to get glasses. Maybe I'm the fool. JC's the freaking one that cheated life by getting glasses early. That's such because people that get glasses, they just cheat life. Yeah, that's an accurate depiction of why people wear glasses, because they're cheaters. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Also, we caught up to Rusty Wallace, so we are in 11th. Well, we gained like 2/10 on me, so that's something. And JC was saying, "You're moving up to the field too fast, what if?" Ooh. But yet, here I am, barely moving up spots now, because it's actually getting a lot tougher. JC doesn't understand how the AI work. This game is older than... Well, I can't... No, it's not. The game is not older than him. That's bullshit. But I could gaslight people into thinking that, though. That's a run. Oh, my lord. Okay, we gained a lot of time. Kurt is in the top 10. Today's your birthday? Well, hell yeah, happy birthday. Nope, not even going to try to make that pass. I know what the game is going to want me to do. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait another corner to make this pass. Also, Kurt is up here, which is incredible considering he started 22nd. Go Kurt. Get a top 10, that's all I want. I mean, I miss when Springer was in the chat, because anytime Kurt would get a top 10, he would always guarantee, like, to send me super chats. He had, like, a system of, like, how much he would send, depending on what Kurt finishes. I kind of like that. I don't know why, just that's a neat idea. Hello, Bobby. Alright, got by Bobby. Hello, Kurt. Damn it, we almost cleared him getting into the corner. Could barely talk. Now it's a... That's not how you make a pass. That's how you lose two positions. Because that was bad. My tires are shockingly good this deep into a run, so we could probably get away with staying out a really long time, but I think we could probably get away with just like starting to do like an early like undercut and still be pretty good, because it looks like our tire was still like really good. Bobby is fighting me for this frickin' spot, though. Number 18 is still there. Picked off another position. 37, 60. Get up on that wheel now. Let's go. The 18 car is still there. Number 18 is still there. The 18 car is still clear. No, he's still fighting me. Oh, never mind. I mean, he put up a fight, though. I respect it. Okay, now I'm feeling it. Now I'm feeling it. That was bad, that corner. Good lord. Maybe this time by, or next time by, we'll pit on lap 21. Just to have an undercut. Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind the leader. Careful, you're getting low on fuel. I think I'm going to pit this lap. Just to undercut them. I don't know what Kurt did there. You know, no, I'm feeling another lap. I just want to see if I can gain more time on leaders, but I'm not really racing around anyone. Oh, I gained a 10th. Okay. That was a very swift pass, though. I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, I'm pitting this time. The car, yeah, it's gone bad. That did not feel good. That did not feel like a very NASCAR corner. It got tight. Actually, I had to use the brake a little bit there. Yeah, I'm pitting. I'm gonna undercut. Yeah, we'll see if this strat works, just undercutting. I think this should work, just gaining time, because I think our car is very quick on its own for a big chunk of the run, so we'll see. I went to Applebee's Bar Grill today. Well, that's good to hear. I've never been to an I've never been to an Applebee's. There's Applebee's in my area, but I never gone to one. Don't know why I haven't, but I just never have. 15 flat. The estimate was a 15.3, so the pit crew were absolutely on it on delivering a very adequate stop. There we go. We'll merge back out on track right there. And now we'll just see where we cycle out. It does seem like they can stay out a lot longer. So we'll be able to pit next time around lap 44 maybe. And now, okay, now people are pitting, so... Okay, I guess my strat wasn't too bad, because in the very next lap... Okay, I guess it worked out. I guess it overall worked out. Imagine blocking someone that just pitted and is on fresh tires. That's so un-Mark Martin-like, it's just disgusting. This game did not represent Mark accurately. Yeah, we'll see where we cycle out. We're running about 8th, 9th before. I didn't know what Rusty was going to do. I was going up high to anticipate some kind of last-second pit road, whatever he was going to do. But all right. Yeah, this car, man, it's on another level on these fresh tires. It's just unbelievable. Marlin might be for position, I'm not sure. So we did cycle out ahead of him, so that's good. Another glorious run to the inside of Newman. That's very fast. I'm actually off the throttle a little bit just so I don't blow the engine. There we go. Past Kurt, so that's again more spots we're gonna gain. We might actually have a net positive. That's gonna be nice. I think depending on how this race goes, I think this is like how I wish almost every race was with the AI. In terms of difficulty, where we were able to go from last, right around the top 10. We're not just utterly destroying the competition and winning by a lap or anything. I guess it's still pretty competent. I don't think I'm going to be able to say much about Richmond unless the default setup is really, really bad. But I think we should be pretty good with that track. Best fast food restaurant. Ooh, that's... Man, I don't know if I even have a good opinion on that. So I've only tried I've only really have gone to a couple. That is, I mean, wow, we really cycled out. Damn. Holy crap, we just cycled from like 8th to almost 3rd. That's gross. That undercut was diabolically good. So we were about 5 seconds off the leader before. Might be 3 seconds maybe. 3, okay, 3. Kevin Harvick's leading, 3.5. Now we'll see what this car is, you know, capable of. What if we go to Pop? Yeah, the saga of me going to Popeye still is yet to be a thing. But yeah, I don't even know what I would even say would be my favorite fast food. I think, you know what? Actually, I think I have an answer. It's a very stupid one. My favorite fast food is probably Burger King. Why? Because ever since I was little, I always was fascinated with the idea that Earnhardt had a little like Burger King like sponsor on the back of his car, and that's what got me into trying Burger King, was that. And I've liked it ever since. I think that's where my bias comes in. My fanboy cap's on too tight. That's where it stems from. We're barely gaining, so I don't think we're gonna have the car to win. And that gap wasn't really gaining like a tenth, so I don't know if that's enough. Yep, yeah, their onion rings are good. I can't get them all the time. It seems like my body doesn't like those too much, so I only get them on a rare occasion. But I will admit, they are good. Man, we were barely gaining time. It's like not even, that wasn't even a tenth that lap. They might short pit though. They might start pitting around lap 4, or maybe around lap 40 maybe. I don't know. I do know they short pit in the game, so the AI do have some like logic with that. So have to be on the lookout for that, because if they're gonna start pitting, I might pit at the same time as them just so they don't undercut me. about McDonald's? McDonald's is fine. I don't really got any problems with it. We lost another 10th lap that lap, so I don't think we have the car to beat unless lap traffic really holds them up. But yeah, this is kind of competition I want. Maybe I probably could be hitting the corners a little bit better. Maybe just not scrubbing off the speed as much. But I think I'm doing pretty all right. That's a lot of time lost that lap. Just probably starting to kick in because they pitted like 6 laps after me, so that's probably where it's really starting to hurt. What about KFC? KFC is fine. A little expensive, but I don't really have a problem with KFC. Yep, it's official. We are losing time. So now I'm wondering, by the time I pit, am I going to be like 5 seconds back? So it's going to almost make it to the point where it's like the undercut didn't even really do anything. I guess it gave me some like track position, but in terms of like the interval to the leader, that's not gonna. Seems like that's not gonna change. Unless this weirdly like gets us back into the same AI pit path. I don't even know if that makes any sense. If we get into some kind of like pit path like with the AI, then I think maybe if we're on even tires, maybe we'll be a little bit better. I don't know. I hear my fridge making a lot of noise. Oh, God. I don't know. Is that a lap car? That's a lap car. They're pitting really early. I don't know if I could even go that far. I was thinking maybe around lap 40. Yeah, nobody else in front of me pitted. Waiting for them to pit, but they're not doing that yet. They're just losing too much time. AI are very, very fucking good here. Good lord. Yeah, now the interval's back to where we were running before we pitted, so like nothing was accomplished. And Jeff Gordon's just gonna pass me outside like I'm standing still. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I guess from like position-wise, it worked out because we gained like 4 spots out of it, but the give and take on how all that worked. Maybe we could just have Gordon draft me up there. I don't know. Maybe I just kind of leech off of him. Oh, Golf Kid, if you're sleepy, or yeah, I'd say, yeah, if you're sleepy, just go to sleep. The stream will be here when it's all done. It's not gonna go anywhere. I can't believe JC just told chat I don't like Taco Bell. Why did you have to tell the world this? Now more people know of my... No one should take my take seriously when it comes to food places, because I'm so fickle when it comes to food. It's not even worth getting angry over. Now they're not pitting yet. I thought they would short pit by now. I like how lap car just had the audacity to try to chop me off. That was smart. Well, we're just leeching off Jeff Gordon now. Like, we're not really... I guess we're losing time, but... I don't know. Yeah, next lap I'm going to pit. Because I think our tire's going to be pretty good for quite a while. We have to try something because we just keep losing time now, so... Yeah, it's just... Gotta try to do something to... Maybe... I don't know. I'll do something. Yep, I'm pitting. Short pit. We'll see if this helps us. We'll find out. Yep, this is another 4-tire stop. They are... I mean, we're already getting points on marks, so that's kind of like the only positive out of this. I also liked how the scoring pylon is accurate. It actually has the right positions.
We got 20 laps left.
The group jumps over the wall and begins to service this machine. This is their opportunity to shine. They can't make any mistakes here. It'll be a routine 4-tire change. They'll also put in 2
Chat's just on talks about food. Man, if only I could contribute. See where the cycles is out. People should be pitting in a couple more laps. I'm hoping my tires can hang on before the end of the race. But I don't know. That's about 19 laps. I mean, the car should hang on for 19 laps. I don't think that should hurt us. And the sucky thing too is just the car drives fine. I don't really have much of a problem with it until like right at the very end of the fuel run, but the tires start getting bad. But otherwise, it's pretty good. We're hungry. What if we're starving? Damn, people want midnight snacks or something. Midnight snacks or near midnight snacks or something. I don't know.
Got one down left. Oh yeah, great pass, buddy. Clear on both sides. 37-2.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
I think right now, I think the best position I can get is third. So I think I could cycle out ahead of Jeff Gordon by a little bit and hang on to that spot before the end of the race. But I think third is going to be our max. Third or fourth. So, yeah, we'll see. Newman, I thought maybe Newman was going to pit, but he's just, I don't know where he's going. Yeah, as long as we pass all these people without really any problems. Except for Newman. Newman's the exception because we all know Newman's hard to pass. So that was pretty realistic.
Still there. Okay, we're clear. The 22 car, it's up high. Gained another spot. Number 22. It's got a run on you. Clear on both sides.
That's a lot of cars to pass. It's a lot of slow cars. Of course, Stan Barish is gonna try to block me there, but he's too slow to really make a difference.
Okay, we're clear. Far outside. That's another rearview mirror. You're clear.
That was a little bit ballsy, a little brazen to, you know, go that low to make the pass, but it worked. Cars got grip. We could take advantage of that. Your Steam game thing. I don't know what came up. I don't know. Maybe it did, but I wasn't looking. Working is like Cody worked before. What the fuck kind of statement is that? JC and his takes, man. I tell you, it's, I gotta put them on a t-shirt. They're staying out. Well, it's yeah. They'll just staying out a lot longer. I thought they would have short pitted. What kind of fucking game is that? Hentai Girl? That's a game? There's like I guess not really a hentai game, but it's like Tetris, but the more you win, the less clothes you see on a girl. I don't know what game that's called. Oh, it's Honey Pop. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I remember that. What if it's something like that? I'm almost, well, we're about to pass the third place car of Jeff Gordon, like on our own. That does not, I mean, even if they're going to be really fast, like way faster than me, I don't know if it's enough time for them to run me down. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it would be enough. I would like to think it's not enough time, but it might be. Buy for me this summer, so you don't have to do that. Please don't. That apron got me a little bit. That was scary.
Number 172 is outside. You made it in the top half of the field.
The leaders are coming into pit.
Finally, someone's pitting. Good lord. It's a long time they kept staying out. Make a chuckle again. I can't be looking at the bottom right of the screen. I gotta be focusing on the race at hand. I'm amazed I could even just look at chat and I don't wreck myself. Now I gotta look both left and right? That's too complicated. Hentai Boy? What? Is that the sequel or the prequel? Oh my god.
37, 15.
Great lap. Only 10 laps left.
Oh my god, we cycled out ahead of Harvick. We're gonna be like virtual P2. That's kind of wild to think about. A Zunk. Oh my lord, I have not. Hello, welcome. Man, that's that takes me back. Thank you for the, I believe that's the Canadian $2.79. Hugh Jundercut. Did I mess up my words again? Me and my freaking accent, or my Pennsylvanian accent. There's some words that just, it's like Canadians with sorry. It would not surprise me if I said it like that. The Hugh Junder. But thank you for the 279. I appreciate it.
Huge undercut.
She actually said it pretty good. All right, that was neat.
37, 11.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
The craziest thing is, I think that's Dale Jr. right up there in front of me. I'm not gonna catch him, but I think that's Dale Jr. Among ass. What? Where do the what? Ew. I have so many questions, but I don't want the answers. It's just I'm so perplexed. My freaking emulator is like almost gonna implode in on itself just from having that game being loaded on my screen. Now we just cycled to second. I just leapfrogged Jeff Gordon and Kevin Harvick during the pit cycle. And I'm not going to have the speed to win. I'm not fast enough. Though I did gain a lot of time, so maybe I can hang on to second.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it.
2.5 is the interval. We'll see if...
Easy, buddy.
I don't think I'm gonna run down. I think just the tire wear is gonna hurt us too much. All your racing career names have named Hugh. That's a cool fun fact. But we're oh god, they really stepped it up in the sequel, didn't they? Good lord. I lost more time. God, yeah, we're not gonna. We might be lucky just to hang on a second. Ooh, now we're talking about pizza. I like Domino's. There's other like local places I like. I guess in terms of like pizza chains across the states, I've always liked Domino's.
You're gaining on the leader. 3.5 seconds behind the leader.
It's crazy, even with all this tire wear, or all the tire upgrades in the world are still not really much faster. I mean, we're on different pit strategies and everything, but even when we're on equal tires, I don't know if I was even really gaining much time, or I was that much faster. If I was even faster to begin with, I don't know. But hey, we might be us a second place. I will take that.
37.52. Come on, buddy, push it.
Harvick's like 3.4 back. I mean, unless we lose like a second lap, I think we should be fine to maintain second place. Junior's stuck in massive lap traffic, but that's not going to really affect him. Clayville's freaking making golf get all confused. Oh god.
37.51. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
My crew chief is just gaslighting me now because that's just wrong.
4.5.
Well, I'm not gonna win, but we're gonna have a very good day, very good point day. Don't know where Dale Jr. is running in points, so I don't know if that's really gonna hurt us or not. Well, I don't see Kurt in the top 5, but hopefully he's in the top 10 somewhere. That's all I want.
37.56. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
Well, we kind of BS the second place. Maybe had it max like a 4th place car, but undercutting played a factor, and it was just enough to get us to second place. So I'll take it. We're going to go into Richmond with some vengeance, and I want to go into that and just destroy the field. So we'll see. But I'll take a second place. That was tough. That was really freaking tough. My hand hurts. And it's 6th, 7th, 8th. Kawhi, Hentai-Girls 3.
That's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing.
Where's the first two?
The DeVilbiss car really did a fantastic job keeping his car away from trouble all race long.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you never quite know.
That trolling son of a gun's just going to keep doing that. I don't think I saw Kurt in the top 10, so that's kind of... No, he's not. Wow, he got 14th. Benson top 15 though. Oh, holy shit. Mark Martin dropped from pole. Didn't even lead a lap. Dale Jr. dominated. Harvick and Gordon led a couple during, I'm assuming, pit cycles. So, yeah, it seemed like a pretty typical race. A lot of people went a lap down. 25 on lead lap, 26 on back went a lap down. Kenny Wallace was the only one with an engine failure. Your girlfriend only bought you the third one. I was confused with the story. Well, that's good that you're confused. That means that there is a ongoing narrative that you need to play the other two games to understand the context. That game might have some plot. Might have some interesting plot. Alright, point standings. Mark Barnes still second. Junior's still... okay, he's actually fourth, so... We did gain a lot of points on Mark. Same with Newman. And it's our top 10. Jeff Gordon underperforming beyond belief this season in 8th. And Kurt is still 14th. Ward Burton's still hanging on in 15th. You go get him, Ward. Ward? I don't know if I said that right. Laps led. Also, that breaks our win streak because we had 3 in a row going into this. So now that win streak is over. We still lead the most laps this season after all that. Interesting puzzle. I like how all these like head-to-head games are just like puzzle games. It's funny to think about. I don't know why that's funny. It's just interesting. That doesn't sound as sleazy as you would as what it sounds. Maybe it's like a Honey Pop clone situation. I don't know. Play head to. I even if I want, I'm not gonna get my channel freaking taken down from that. I'm not taking that calculated risk. Chassis that can't do anything there. We could do something with this. So we'll overhaul. We'll overhaul it. Why not? We got 60 million. We might as well overhaul it just to get 2%. Bodies. Everything's still pretty good. I don't really think I could sell anything. That's number 5. Number 6 is our weakest. Nothing really changes with the overhaul, so we'll just repair it like normal. And that's really about the only changes. So on to Richmond. We're just going all out, bringing the best stuff. Chassis number 4. And number 8. Body. Number 8 is still our strongest one, so we'll go with that. Car rating of 86, but we should still be pretty good at Richmond. I'm not doing Honey Pop. Oh my lord. I'm not playing that. Alright. Got my notebook. Got my setups all situated, so we're going to go to default. And then we'll go from there. Newman's on pole. Kurt 5th. Yes, I will smack myself in the face. Hey, thank you, Clavel, for the 2. Right at the... Gotta head off for now. Have a good one. Well, thank you so much for the 2. I appreciate that. You have a good night as well. It is late. It's like 12:30 here. Maybe it's 11:30 for you. I'm not sure if you're on the mid-coast, east coast, or whatever, but thank you. You have a good night. The stream will be up when you wake up, when you have your Cheerios and your toast. Why do I word like that?
Gotta head out for the now. Have a good one. Slightly smiling face.
Slightly smiling face. I will slightly smiling face back to you too. Alright, let's put this. Obviously, we put it back to default. Tire pressure 20. Wedge is apparently at 0. So, see if that works. We'll do some practice laps, get a feel for it. Same coast as me. Oh my goodness. That's even more badass then. That's good to hear. Yandere. So I'm not playing that. Your fruity pebbles and juice. You damn right. You better have that. I better see pictures on Twitter about it. I just want to make sure the car handles are right and it's not going to be just some kind of undrivable nightmare, which I don't Doesn't seem like it's gonna be, so I think the car is gonna be fine in race. Yeah, I think the car will be fine in race trim, so we'll just jump right into it. We'll have MRN take it away and try to see if we have any alternate paint schemes or something, so I'll be back.
Welcome to Richmond, Virginia, the site of the action for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, here on MRN. What's in store for us on this track, Barney?
Well, Richmond is a short track with a wide surface. They can go a lot faster than it appears on this speedway. Look for a lot of passing and a ton of close calls.
Chase Montgomery can't seem to find the right setups for his qualifying runs this year.
And boy, does that drive you crazy as a driver. But hey, anybody can win when they start up front, right? Well, okay, maybe that's where he would rather be, but he can get up there. It just takes some patience.
Jeff Green really struggles every time we come to a short track.
I do think he's going to turn things around. These guys have been working hard to make that car more competitive. Now he's just got to keep it out of trouble.
An impressive average finish record for the DeVilbiss car.
Yeah, one of the biggest keys to his success at these tracks is that he always takes good care of his car. A fast car doesn't do you any good if it's not running at the checkered.
Alternate Rusty Wallace scheme. Benson starting 7th. That's kind of wild to think about. Alright. Well, here we go. Last to first at Richmond at a tight track. We're going to try our best to keep the car clean. Alternate scheme with Steve Park. That's a disgusting start. Super duper uber illegal. Couldn't keep the car clean because Terry Labonte just stopped in front of me. Terry Labonte not giving a shit tonight, man. He's just sending it. Look at that. That man just went off the track to make those passes. What a legend. I'm a little scared to even try to pass him because I don't know what he's willing to do to get a position. I think we'll get him now. There we go. Beautiful passes. Just gonna try to take it easy. Car handles really, really good. Might be a little bit too tight. It might be tight enough. That really, that wiggled a little bit too much.
Still beside you. Number 16's coming high. That's a textbook pass there. Good job. 2081. Awesome lap. You're clear.
Oh, of course we get right side damage. We could just go through a Richmond race without getting the right side damage. And there goes my OCD again. That's unfortunate. Rip in peace to that right side of the car.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind the leader.
The 115 car. It's up high. All clear, buddy. Got one high.
Richmond, for whatever reason, the AI have never really been super fast. Once your car gets to a certain point, it's really good. Because I remember maybe in like season 1 or season 2, the car would be really, really fast for a while, and then once the tire wear really starts getting bad, then you just really fall off. But I don't know at what point when the car just gets like really good. Again, these seasons have happened over a year ago plus, so I don't remember. But yeah, it's not too bad. This is one of those tracks where the AI is just not too tough. So this should be a pretty straightforward, nice, casual dub. Now lows, I don't know. That's a story for another day because I have no idea how that's going to be. Nice Dale Jr. hate. What does that mean? No, oh, a nice. I thought you mean a hat. Okay. What's nice Dale Jr. hate. Well, thank you. I got this. 2015 when I went to Pocono, I think. Shockingly, this is back when they still had the Fanatics shops, where you can like walk around and I actually really like that. I kind of miss those Fanatic shops where you could just actually go to like a big giant tent. You can look at everything that you want to actually purchase and not just be behind a hauler, like in line waiting. And it's a lot more personal. I thought that format was really good. See, I could be okay with change. You going to Pocono again? This year, I'm not sure. There's something wrong with my car. I might need a new fuel pump, but I'm not quite sure. So I've just been kind of waiting on it to get to go and repair it. I might go though. I still might go. I'm not really sure. I haven't ordered the tickets yet. But I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out. That car did not want to turn. It was one of those corners where it's just like, nope, not feeling it. Not gonna turn. I just fucked up Kurt too. Like, that's just disgusting. That's the last thing I want to do is fuck Kurt up. He was running top... Now, I don't know if he was running top 5, but... I didn't make his day better. And also, we were really fast. Alright, about to get to third. I think we have to pit every 35 laps, I think. Boy, this is, damn. I didn't think we'd get up to the field that quick, but... Well, Chad's gonna have to carry this race on its shoulders big time, because I'm gonna be looking at it a lot just to talk about something, because we're not gonna be able to have much to talk about once we get by Newman. But we're there. New leader on the horizon. Lap traffic gonna probably be a problem eventually, but there we go. New leader. Now we're gonna try to lead as much laps as possible, and just kick everyone's ass. All right. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Only really made contact with 2 people, Terry Labonte early in the race, and then going into turn 1, that little slight contact on the right side. So. Relatively kept it pretty good. Only 2 hits out of all that. It's not bad. I went to the Watkins Glen race in 2014. That was an awesome race. I'll never forget that. It was an awesome. It was a great day. How many races have I been to? I'm trying to think about that now. I went to the second Pocono race in 2014 where Junior swept. That, I lost my mind. There was a video of me on a channel. I recorded him doing like a burnout. I was screaming. That might have been one of the few days in my life where I just lost my mind and was just so goddamn happy. It was literally like, first race you ever go to and your favorite driver wins is a feeling beyond comprehension. That might be a better than sex moment. I mean, I don't know if anything could top that. Then the next week right after that, I went to Watkins Glen. And then in 2015, I went to both the Pocono races, both the spring and the fall. Did I go to both Pocono races, or was it just the one? I know I was at the I was at the one where Matt Kenseth won on the wacky fuel strat, the wacky fuel race there at the end. I might have been there for the first one. I think I was there for the first run. So yeah, I went to both Pocono races in 2015. Oh yeah, because the second Pocono race in 2015, my friend like won like free tickets, and they were for like the, I don't know what they were.
What if would be bored playing Hentai Girl or Honey Pop? He'd wouldn't get excited. He'd be asking where all yaoi guys with huge meat are. Red Heart? Then he would buy a yaoi guys only Sausage Fest hentai game to play and stream. Red Heart?
Red Heart? Question mark. Thank you, Golf Kid, for the tip. You did that directly to my freaking PayPal. Well, thank you for that. That's very nice. But I don't know what this. Why would I play a yaoi game? I may be as a bilingual person could be, but I would gravitate towards fictional females any day of the week. I went to both races at Pocono in 2015. But yeah, thank you for the $1 nonetheless. That must be you being like super duper tired beyond belief, because that message was something else. So I went to both races in 2015. I went to the first Pocono race in 2016 where Kurt won, which was both a great day and a bad day, because Kurt won, he was maybe my second or third favorite driver at that point in time. So it was Dale Jr., and it was a toss-up between Kurt Busch and Truex. But it was amazing to see Kurt win in person in 2016. That was fucking sweet. But Dale Jr. got second, so I don't know how to feel about it still. But I was happy I went to it. I was gonna go to the second one, but I opted out of it at the last second because I saw the weather not being great for that weekend. I went to the first Pocono race in 2017 where Brian Blaney got his first win. And then I went to maybe the second one in 2018. I think it was the one where Kyle Busch won. That's my first real like big contact with the driver in this one, enough to get an indicator. I think that was the last race I went with with that particular friend because, man, it was like he was like probably like the last one I like talked to during high school, and that was the one where, oh yeah, basically they never asked me if I wanted food. Like, they were all eating and they never asked me if I wanted anything to eat, so I just sat there not eating, so I thought that was kind of just like really rude. And then just kind of splintered off from there. I think that was the last one I went to, was 2018. Yeah, I think that was the last one, 2018. So I haven't gone to another one of those in like 5 years. Obviously, I guess not my context, but the context behind that is late 2018, they revealed that they're going to be using like the 550 package for 2019 season. I was like, alright, that's fucking stupid. I'm out. Didn't watch most of that 2019 season. Really had no interest in watching Pocono in 2019 after all that, or even wanting to go when I knew the package was going to suck. And it did. It made the racing terrible. So, I had no interest. 2020, oh yeah, COVID, no fans, I don't think so. And 21, I had no interest again, because again, 550 package there was going to be garbage. 22 was maybe the first real year I was thinking about it, but I opted not to. And this year might be the only inches where I might want to go. I'm not really sure. So I don't know. That was a good pit stop. So all we really have to do is just kind of just keep the car on track. No, don't wreck ourselves, and we'll be fine to win this. So I'm not too worried about this about this race. Just have to get there to the end.
51-48. Careful, there's some cars entering the track ahead. Number 40 is outside. You're clear.
Into an IndyCar race in 2000. That's awesome. I've always heard really good things about going to the Brickyard. Brickyard, God. I keep calling that's disrespectful to the Indianapolis 500. I've always heard good things about it. I just don't think the logistics of me being able to do that is possible. It's just so far out of my way. I mean, I would literally be almost spending maybe $1,000 on all that, and I don't have that kind of money to just burn. So I don't think I'll ever be able to be in that position to do it.
Still there. Okay, we're clear.
First one was at Daytona in 20. That's a memorable one. Good lord! Oh my god, you had to be staying up till like 3 or 4 in the morning. That race finally ended. That was a memorable one. That's for at least there's that. You always want your first race to be a memorable one. That was a memorable one. You just want to see me again, banana hug. But bananas don't have arms. We'll see about it. Because I still don't know if I'm going to go or not. The very same day, because the thing is, I think I was talking to my dad about like what I wanted to do and stuff, and my dad being just a stoic warrior that is so generous. It's just like, well, how much are tickets to Pocono? I'm like, I don't really know. I'll have to look them up. And then I gave him the price later. It's like, oh, they're this much, and he's like, oh, I'll pay it then. I'm like, what? Like almost like I had a stroke. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I'll pay it. You deserve to go somewhere and do something. I was like, oh my god. And then, I think maybe a week or so later, the same day I was going to the bank to deposit that money, my car was having issues. The fuel light is on, and it's not telling me how much fuel I have. So there could be something wrong with the fuel pump. It's definitely not the notification, because I got really low on fuel, I think, earlier today, and something should have came up, but it didn't. So it might be just I need a new fuel pump. So I was holding the money off because I was holding off on going because I was thinking I was gonna have to use that money to get the fuel pump. I was telling Dad that, and he was saying that to spend that anyways, because I was like, oh my god. So yeah, lesson is that Dad is an absolute just legend and amazing for just really encouraging me to go, even despite the car promise. It almost sounds like as if he's gonna pay for the fuel pump, which is fucking nuts, because I was thinking I was gonna have to do that, but that was very thoughtful. So I guess I technically can go, but I feel just weird. Like I should be paying for the fuel pump or whatever, if that's the issue. I don't know. I don't think you've seen. Well, my parents generally don't like being on camera, so the odds of that happening is pretty much next to 0%. Sometimes my mom pops in, but that doesn't always happen. He's not that type of person. He's not one for the camera. He's super old school, so that's never really going to be a thing. The only video I think you might have heard his voice in the Kevin Harvick rant that I did back in like 2018. That's like maybe the only instance where you might have heard his voice or even seen him. Because I was making a point to like throw away all the Kevin Harvick merch that I had, which I had like one t-shirt and hat. So I like got the camera and I like purposely like showed me putting it in the garbage and putting it in the garbage bin. And I think at that point in time my parents were outside talking about something, and I think that's where like you might have saw them. That's like maybe the only instance.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks.
The 97 car, up high. Clear all around.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
So I think around lap 72 I'll be pitting, so that's when that's gonna happen. Your mom rocks it. JC, that's very nice of you to say.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
You've
Number 151.
God damn, I just punted Jimmy Chunk. You've had the privilege of meeting them, so that's you can confirm that. They are very, very, I would say, nice people. I don't want to say, I don't want to sound like I'm being biased, but I feel like they are. Oh yeah, yeah. I still tell my mom that like JC's or that yeah, JC still talks about the goldfish that he gave him. And she just laughs and finds it really funny. I kept saying to my mom that like you left a life lasting impression for what you did. Like that was just amazing. How are they doing? Mom's fine. Dad is mostly fine. Obviously, there's some days where he feels better than others. He technically is supposed to be on some kind of diabetic diet with his heart and everything, but he doesn't do it. There's a lot of things he technically shouldn't be doing, but still does because he's stubborn. That's really the only word I can really like put it. Like he's technically not supposed to smoke. He's technically supposed to be on some kind of diabetic like food and stuff, but he doesn't do any of that. And for the most part, for him to still feel fine, even with not doing all that stuff, is kind of insane. That's kind of impressive to me. But there's some days where he just doesn't feel right. And then, I mean, I would say 90% of the time he feels pretty good. But yeah, I think he feels pretty alright. Golf kid, that's oh my god, look at all the emotes. That's a lot. That's like every sleeping emote possible. Well, you don't have to stay. I mean, you know, I gotta let this read it out. What is it gonna say?
Sleepy. Person in bed is sleeping, sorry for bad jokes. Loudly crying, sending love. People hugging, red heart, love you gesture.
Thank you. Well, thank you for the $1.99. You don't have to stay up. You don't have to force yourself up to keep watching. What you could do is keep the stream up as you fall asleep. And that would be good too, I guess. Are you going to Dale Melissa's? No, I'm not going to the wedding, unfortunately. I already talked to Dale about it. He understands and everything, so all that's like good. Damn, I didn't even really realize that Bobby Labonte is running second. And we have lapped almost the whole field. Some people are short pitting. The second run's been pretty tame. I mean, literally, I've like zoned out. I've kind of forgotten I was even driving. It's kind of how like monotonous this has all gotten.
Let's get a new left rear tire.
Number 24, down low. 2071.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it
Don't know how I got to be on the outside Jeff Gordon,
Looking left. Still beside you. Keep digging.
but we're hanging on.
Number 24, he's still there.
Okay, not anymore. LA tires seem to have fresher tires, so I'm expecting him to be faster. It's not faster than me though. There we go, another spot. Or another pass, I guess is the better word to say. Just don't sneeze at the wrong time. Yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen. That'll be embarrassing.
getting low on fuel.
2062.
Wow, you're fast. Awesome lap.
And to think after this, we got the Coke 600, which is the longest race of the season. After all this, ugh. Ew. Well, it's only been an hour and a half. So it's kind of flown by. I thought this was. I thought we were at like the 2.5 hour mark or something. I was wrong. Yeah, we're pitting this lap. And we'll go from there. I mean, this is just kind of disgusting with the competition and how we're destroying the field. It's just we're not even close. Were you there when Gordon went? No, I didn't start going to Pocono until 2014, so I wouldn't have been there at the 2012 one. I mainly went to Pocono for those couple of years because my friend went with me. That was a standard, like, good stop. There in juniors, I was there at the second Pocono one. The second Pocono race in 2014. So I technically was there to watch him sweep. You know, to win the race and sweep. So, technically, I guess yes. I was there in the second one. Maybe my delusions or maybe me getting tired is maybe starting to get to me now.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
Number 18 is inside.
Basically, I went to the Pocono, second Pocono race in 2014, both the ones in 15. The first one in 2016. It's the first Pocono race in 2017, and I might have actually gone to both Pocono races in 2018 because I definitely went to the second. The second one I think I went by myself. The first one I went with a friend. So, is that 8 or 9? Well, then I went to Watkins Glen in 2014, so I guess technically it'd be about 9 races I've gone to. I don't know. I haven't gone to one in a long time.
Number 99 is outside. 2042.
Pretty much 2019. That was when they were using the 550 package, and I was so against it. I literally like boycotted NASCAR for like almost up until like August of that year. Because the second Bristol race is when I actually started like watching it weekly. Because pretty much for most of that year I was not interested because I knew the 550 package was going to be garbage and terrible. I did not like it. Everything about it was stupid, and it was. I mean, I was right. and obviously those subsequent years, 2019, I again wasn't watching NASCAR. I literally gave up after a certain point in time. Because of the 5D package and stuff. And then 2020, pandemic, there wasn't anybody that, you couldn't, no attendance, no people can go. That's my asphalt trip. Fucking Kurt, jeez. And then 2021 was, still the same with the 550 package, had no interest in going. 22 was really the first year I really was like considering it, but I didn't end up going, and also, so that's why I was thinking maybe this year I can go. But yeah, we'll see.
Still there. 2035. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
19 laps to go. I think the 37's pitting, but I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's staying out, alright. Like Kurt when he was pitting.
Still beside you. 2058. That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. All clear, buddy.
Well, during the pit cycle, at some point, I lapped the whole field, so... Boy, that's kind of terrifying, because we're going to go to the second Richmond race later in the year. I know we can lap the whole field once.
Still there. 2048. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
Sorry for bad jokes. No, that's fine. Why would I be, like, upset about that?
Things are working well with him. Let's keep it that way. 2061. Whoa, that was a quick lap. The 23 car is up high. Number 23 is coming high. Okay, we're clear.
Well, if anything, Mark Warren's going to have a good point day, because, or he's not going to lose too much points to me because he's running second, so
Got one high.
it's good for him.
2052. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. Clear on both sides. Number 151 is outside.
That's cool he went to the Portland race. Yeah. Hopefully it was a good time.
You're clear.
22. Oh my god, they went to the rain one. How was that experience? That'd have been just nuts to just watch a rain race. That one, that race was nutty in real life. I can only imagine how the experience was to go and watch something like that in person. that was pretty cool.
2035. Awesome lap. Got one outside. The 41 car has got a run on you. All clear, buddy. I want to see more of those laps.
Cold and
Good
wet.
job.
Yeah, I was actually. Oh yeah. In 20. I don't know what. It was the first year Xfinity raced at Pocono. Might have been 2014
Great lap. Clear.
or 15. I'm not really sure. But I was there when Larson won, and the race was ended under like rain. It was a very, very like lackluster race, and I remember being there for a rain situation. So that was an experience. I had like my proper rain gear for that, so I was situated.
Just looking to pass.
I remember that,
The 10 car.
so I can relate a little bit.
Okay, we're clear. 2048. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. 10, buddy. 10 laps to go. Car high.
We went to see. Yeah, it looked like a hot day out there.
Got one high. Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last. All clear, buddy. 2055. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
It was no joke. I mean, I believe you. I'm not saying I don't. I do believe you.
Run some more like that one. Clear.
Oh boy.
20, 59. Good lap.
Kind of curious where Kurt's running.
Number 20.
That's all that's on my mind now. Is where's Kurt? He was running about like 5th or 6th when I got around him, so I'm hoping he's still in the top 10. I don't want to be like a California situation where he was running like inside the top 10 and just fall off the face of the earth.
Keep running that line.
I see him up there, so I don't know if that's good or not. Someone blew up. Is that Robbie Gordon?
20, 48.
Oh, it's Tony Stewart. Ooh.
Keep it up.
I was looking at that so much, I almost wrecked myself. Hey, that's a spot for Kurt. I'll take it.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
What was the name of Travis Carr's race team? I don't know. I have no clue.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
You mean like race sponsors? Like I know, like they had Kmart.
Boy, keep it smooth. Just
That
like
I know that,
two more times
but I don't
around.
know. That was a bad corner, but hey, Kurt's gonna get another spot. Unless I don't know if Jimmy's for position, but hey, out makes me feel better.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Lap 100. Keep going.
Oh, thank God, we're at the end of this.
Looking to pass.
Oh, it flew by. It kind of flew by fast. Maybe like a half hour. We'll just door Jimmy Johnson for good measure, because you know why not? Make Toxic mad. And there we go, dub. Thank God it's over with. That was just dull. 35 minutes. That was actually pretty quick. And we lapped the whole field.
A rare caution-free race.
Whoa, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a
Sure,
whole
Bane.
lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion of yellow
I think he
flags to get
belongs in
called out.
Xfinity
The DeVilbiss
and has
car
done good
gets
in
the
Xfinity
win.
when he's
That team
raced, so
deserves it. They worked
I'm
hard
fine with
all
that. He
race
didn't really do
long, and
much
I'm
in
sure
Cup.
there'll be a lot of celebrating tonight.
Night Tower, what if Reynolds saw walking behind the pits of Portland when any car was there? I don't know. Maybe Jimmy Johnson? That'd be kind of wild. We'll look at our victory lane celebration. Another win. I think that's our like 53rd career win. Like, it's just gross. Charlotte, I don't know how that's going to be. Well, where's Kurt? We had such a lead, we didn't even get a chance to look at the rest of the results, so I have to look at it after the fact. Ooh, sweet! You got to see Penske. That's cool. He waved it high. That's cool. That's cool. That's a cool story. All right, where did everybody else rank? Kurt again does not get a top 10. Running top 10 early in the race, throws it away, and he gets 11th. And he gets beat by Ricky Craven. Kurt led 2 laps somehow. Okay. How many cars did we put 2 laps down? Up to 12th. Good lord. Johnny Benson again, top 15. Wow. That's kind of incredible. Well, Dale Jr., I don't even know what to say. We led 68 of the 100 laps. Newman led 18. We definitely led the most. We gained points on Mark. Everything, yeah, good day on that regard. Now we're going to Charlotte. And hope we can get through that pretty quick, too. Obviously, we're not doing the All-Star race. So we're going to skip that. So our point lead's only up to 91, so we only gained, I think, 10 points. Newman is in 3rd, Junior 4th. Gord jumps up to 5th. He's in the... Alright, it's good for him. Marlon 10th, Kent is 11th. Kurt up to 13th. Nice. He's not too far back of Jimmy, so... That's good. Always happy to hear that. Our laps led stat is just... towering over everyone now. Look at team management again to see if we need to repair anything. I guess something with a chassis. Technically number 6 is slightly weaker with the wears, so I guess we'll repair that. We'll overhaul the tire. Actually, yeah, tire wear goes up a lot, so we'll overhaul that. Engines, that's good. And yeah, bodies, that's good. So 0 progress again, and we'll just go from there. Damn, it's June 25th. 12, like not even 12 hours from now, Michael Jackson will. That'll be like our 14-year anniversary of that. It's fucking nuts to think about. Damn. This is actually right around the... like another hour from now, it's be like Farrah Fawcett passed away. That's kind of... around the 14-year anniversary. I feel fucking old. Alright, on to Charlotte. That's our best stuff there. Engine. That's our best one there. Number 4. Body. Number 8 is still our best one. Now we've used that like 3 races now. So we'll use it. 87 car rating. That's actually slightly better than Richmond. That's interesting. Never would have thought that after reusing the same chassis, but I'll take it. Now we got Lowe's. So 2 races done in an hour and 47 minutes. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. It's really hot in this room, though. I should probably take this hoodie off. It's too damn hot in here. Oh, I went to the All-Star race. I'm fucking stupid. I was gonna sim that. See, I'm getting tired, so I'm like messing up. So this is not good. I'm not in my peak gamer form. I'm bound to mess up. And our winner of the All-Star is Dale Jr. And of course, Kurt gets a top 10 in a race where it doesn't matter. How just horrifically tragic. God damn him. But yeah, we'll do this again. Engine, that's our best one. Bodies, number 8. Alright, now we'll get into this for real. It's hot in this freaking room. Good lord, I can feel the heat. I got my ceiling fan on, everything, and I don't even... Ugh. But yeah, we'll get the base setup situated, and we'll go into it. So Newman's on pole. Kurt's 8th, and it's good for him, but he's been in the top 10 multiple different... Oh, except for California, but... I don't know. We'll see. Transmission, put that to manual. Tires, put that to 23. And the wedge is at half a round. Alright, we'll have Amaran take it away. I'm not even going to practice. I'm just that much of a tryhard. We're just going to jump straight into it. I'm really getting tired because I don't even remember if I put in default setups and shit. Okay, let me freaking get the... Alright. Alright, now let's have Herman take it away.
Welcome everyone to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's time once again for the running of the Coca-Cola 600 here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. And EA Sports is here to bring you all the action. This is an awesome facility, isn't it?
About 80% of the teams are based in this area, and these fans are serious about their racing. Add to that an amazing facility with great seats all around and 43 NASCAR Winston Cup cars. We're in for one awesome race. I guarantee that.
Rusty Wallace has had an amazing string of qualifying runs this year.
Oh yeah, and that makes it so much easier on race day also. When there isn't much traffic, it makes your race a lot less stressful as a driver.
Steve Park has had some tough breaks during his still young Winston Cup career. He missed a bunch of races in both '98 and 2001 due to injury.
And unfortunately, those injuries cost him a shot at the Rookie of the Year and his first top 10 points finish. But he's back now and as good as ever.
The DeVilbiss car will try for another top 5 finish in this one.
His team is real excited about their success so far. In fact, I believe they'll have another top 5 race as long as he keeps the car out of trouble.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alrighty. 40 more minutes maybe of this, and then I can go to bed. It's weird how being tired it just hits you. At least it does for me sometimes. I'm trying to get myself all jacked up on caffeine just to power through this. But yeah, we're going into this cold turkey. No practice laps, just going in it just raw, because we're just a freaking man. We'll see how good this car is, see how good the AI are. They're going to give me a competition. It should be tougher than Richmond, I would have to imagine. Can't get much easier than that, so. Might be somewhere in between Richmond and California in terms of difficulty. So with 100 laps, I think we'll be pitting it might be same as Richmond at the pitting, like maybe every 35 laps or something, I don't know. Don't know why Greg Hicks is so mad at me. Maybe it's because Amy Hicks simped for my character in Thunder 03, and now like this is like the brother of Amy Hicks, and just mad. I don't understand. But yeah, I mean he's mad enough to hit me, so I don't know where that is coming from. Maybe we can just get by him so fast he won't even notice me. No. Can we avoid? Oh, we avoided him. All right, that somehow worked out. We probably should have gotten hit for that, but okay. So now we're just gonna try to take our time getting up to the field. Not gonna try to do anything too insane. We're not having a run to try to do 3 wide, so we'll just keep it on the bottom. Biffle, what was that? Okay, I know I'm tired, I'm seeing things, but Biffle just turned left, like for no reason. That was so bizarre. That was not how the AI reacts. That was like a 1 in a million type of AI reaction. None of that made any damn sense. Now we just lost all this ground. Now we got a bunch of smoke. The frames are dying. My emulator just can't handle it. Bug-eye moment. You're damn right. Surprised Biffle's still racing. Usually if you're 35th in points or lower, you would retire, so I'm surprised Biffle's even out here racing still.
Nice job. Clear on both sides.
If I learned anything, is that our car is very fast. So we can get away with having a misfortune like that, just get her, work our way back up there. But yeah, it definitely seems to be pretty tough, so I think we got a battle out our hands for a race win, maybe.
Come on. 29-18. That one was quick. Let's do it again. 38 car. Up high. Still beside you.
Well, we got Kyle Petty's draft. I was going to say it was not Kyle Petty because I thought he literally retired, but no, he's still racing.
Still there. We're up another position. Okay, we're clear. 28-95. Awesome lap. Got one outside. Clear on both sides.
Don't know why I've always liked racing a Trollen in this game. Kind of like with Dover. Just always felt very, very nice to race around.
Oh yeah, great pass.
Just flows nice. Maybe it was just how the driving model is. Just very, very relaxing. It's comfortable. Feels good. It's rewarding when you hit your marks.
28-65.
Always liked it.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
We're definitely not breezing through the field as much as I was thinking we were going to do. Even though it's been 10 laps, we're up to 22nd, but
Still there. Nice pass.
feels like we've been in the back longer. That could be just me being sleep deprived and just not understanding. My frickin' emulator's just dying on me.
22 is outside.
I just hit word burn for no reason.
73. Run smaller like that one. Still there. Working your way up. Top 20, buddy. Okay, we're clear. Got one high. Clear.
This stream will be fascinating to watch, just to watch someone lose all their energy.
6 seconds separates you and the leader.
Because that's kind of what this has happened, like, devolved into. In such a short span of time. So, which is sometimes why I can schedule a stream and then I end up canceling, because then it's just like, I just get tired.
Got one high.
I just, when you get really tired like that, just, you just can't, you just don't want to do anything.
Running that line. That lap was fast. The 32 car is coming high. You're clear.
Up to 17th. I'm kind of curious who's leading still. I don't know if I'm really gaining time on leaders or not.
28-87.
6.1 seconds back. I think that's been the same for a little bit. We were 206. I just saw that. Oh my lord. That's very fast.
Got one outside.
There we go.
You still
Oh,
there?
okay, we're gaining time on them. Alright,
Buddy.
alright.
You put another body.
We're making progress.
It's got a run on
Johnny Benson again, just casually running outside the top 10, just having a phenomenal series of races in this stream.
you outside.
Good for him.
Clear on both sides. Number 17. Up high.
Hello, Kenseth, Nadu.
That lap was
Nope.
slow. Pick it up. Up another spot.
And that's 14th, up in the top 15 finally. Nadu tried, there was He kind of put up a little bit of a fight on the outside. That was adorable. There, P14. Yeah, Benson's just straight up running in 12th. I truly don't believe it, but it is the reality. Well, Benson, it was fun while it lasted. I gotta get around you. Our gap to the leader still hasn't really changed too much. 5.7. Oh my god, the fucking frames! What? Ew. That almost messed up my quarter entry. Don't know why it's doing that. Don't know why I did that. Oh, so I guess we can go about 39 laps on fuel, so it's going to be a very, pretty clear-cut two-stop race. Now that we're by ourselves, we'll see if I can run them down or not. I don't know if I'm gaining time. No, I'm not. I'm actually losing time. Oh my god. AI are not fucking around. That's not good, though. That's not really good that we're not running down the leader. I thought this track I would have probably had a shot to be fast. I gained 2/10 that lap. I don't really understand that. Probably because I, going up the track and do stupid shit like that, I probably don't know. Uh-oh, someone blew up. It's a fancy car, so that's not going to matter. Still 5.7. Jeez, yeah, the AI are... They are not... They came to play today. Good lord. That's awesome, but stressful at the same time. I really wanted to pass him, but I just didn't think I would. I really don't want to be entering the corner at like a really bad angle. I can make the pass here and I'll be okay. I gained 2/10 that lap, so it's like some laps I gain a couple tenths, and other laps I don't. I don't understand it. Another 10. I'll take it. cop to Stewart. Mark Martin's back up. He's like slightly inside the top 10. He's running like 9th or 8th. That was a very weird exit, but I'll take it. Well, finally, we're in the top 10. Jimmy Johnson's running probably the most appropriate paint scheme for a race like this, which I don't even know if they're ran it right, but feels appropriate. You look tired. That's because I am. It kind of hit me midway through Richmond. I'm still kicking ass. That's aggressive. It worked. It worked. We're good. Oh, hit Gordon. So Mark Martin was higher up in the field than I thought. I guess I got confused. I thought Mark was running an alternate scheme. He was running like, I thought he was running like the Toonhouse car or something, and I don't know why I thought that. But never mind. Yeah, even this deep into a run, the car still handles pretty good, even though there is tire wear, but yeah, it still drives fine. Still gaining time on the leaders, so that's good. Michael Waltrip with a phenomenal run P4. I'll take it. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. I mean, we're gaining time, but it seems like it's going to almost take like the whole race just to get up to the front, it seems like. We're officially in the top 5. Another good run off turn 4. Get to the inside of Mark, pass him, boom. Very simple, very swift, very efficient. Now we just gotta find a way around Waltrip. Seems like the exit of the corner, so I'm just really, really fast, so we can do things like that. We got our nose in there, we got the angle, and then we just, make, hold our marks, do all the racing things, and boom, P3. Second and first, looks like they're pretty close to each other. I'm not. Yeah, okay, 3 seconds. Not really close, but it's kind of similar to Richmond, where Newman was leading a lot, Dale Jr. second. It was something like that. We'll be pitting around lap 39 roughly. Or depending on whenever the AI pits, so got a couple more laps left to go. Banana Boy Home Depot. I might have to, but I feel like you might be the first. Oh, did I hear that right? Oh, they're pitting. All right, we're pitting. I don't want to be on their pit logic. All right. There we go. 4 tires and fuel out in the way. They're not going to undercut me. I feel like you would take the picture first. That'll be like the first thing on your mind. You're going to take like pictures as you're walking up to me, so you get like an animatic of it. That was a solid first half of the run. And 15-2, so underestimated time. So again, the pit crew do exactly what they need. Stewart beats me on pit road. I don't know how to feel about that. But I'm going to be a very, very like official. I'll stay on the apron, but couldn't technically do it the whole time. But I wanted to try to be goody two shoes in how I approached everything there. But it's okay. Our car is so good that we can get away with just passing Stewart the next, not even a lap later, so we're fine. So now we'll see where Cycles is at. We should be third still. curious by how much, because we were only about like 4.5 seconds back. So I think we'll be about in the same spot. Being a big can of Brian Picker. I don't know what that means. Red Bull. I think I've tried Red Bull before. I cannot try energy drink. I hate them. They never taste good. They've never been my thing, unfortunately. We got a rival. He is mad enough to hit me. He's over 60, so that's not good. That's Marks. That's another position. Same with Waltrip. We need to pass this 107 car so fast, he doesn't even realize I'm there. Oh, he realized that was... You fucking asshole. God damn it. I thought maybe I would have just blown by him so quickly, but no, he... No. Who are you, and why is he so mad? Ow! I just, like, fucked up the hood of my ass of the car. Now I got right side damage from that. That's gonna bug me the whole damn race now. That might aerodynamically fuck up my car. That's some bullshit right there. How am I 6 seconds back? I lost 2 seconds from that. What? How? My picker rate, like... How would I lose 2 seconds? Okay, I guess I can understand. Greg Hicks probably cost me some time, but... I don't think he costed me 2 seconds. That's a hole. That's a hole I gotta dig myself out of. Now I got 6 seconds to make up, which I don't know if I can actually make up. Because he only ran 6. That might be. He's just held that grudge for just a very, very long time. That's probably... That would explain it. He came back to run this race just to, you know, fuck me up. Well, I mean, we're gaining time, but lap traffic just being in the fucking way. Tony Stewart's still right there behind me. I just don't know how we can actually make up that time. That's just we lost too much from that pit cycle, and Greg Hicks fucking me up. They have so much clean. There's so much lap traffic to get around too. I can't believe it. They're like really, really fucking like Tony Stewart's right there behind me. They are no slouches this season. I like it. Seems like we're just matching the leader's time now. Not really gaining on them. all depends on when I catch the lap cars. Like this 27 on the front straightaway, that's good. Same with Fittipaldi and Biffle. I get them off of like turn 2. That's probably pretty good. Like all those passes, that was very clean. Like no, I didn't get held up at all. And even still, I'm not really gaining much time on lead. Like, that's insane. Then that lap, I gained half a second. I don't understand. Unless they are getting held up in lap traffic or something. The way I'm catching LePage here, I don't think it's kind of a... God damn, it's an awkward part of the track. Fuck. It's so hard. It's so fucking hard to not get caught at a bad spot. That's like our first real issue getting around a lap car. I didn't even lose time that lap. Alright, interesting. The AI might pit around lap 60, which I don't think I could even make it 40 laps. I think I might be able to make it 39. So, I think I don't know. It just depends on when they pit. If they're gonna long pit or short pit, I don't really know. I think I was around 4.3 seconds when I pitted. So I got another second to make up to kind of get back what I was at originally. I felt that arrow push a little bit. That was crazy. Sadler. That gave me no fucking angle. It's gonna kill my goddamn time. Fucking stupid. Jeez. It's just... And then he's just fucking chopping me off. Like, fucking leave me alone. What? God damn. Nice. I somehow still gain time that lap. I don't really understand that, but I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of matching lap times. There's not really much more I can do beyond that. Gained a 10th back that we lost dealing with the other lap cars, so that's good. But yeah, just too far back. I mean, we lost too much during the pit cycle. It was like 2 seconds, which I don't understand that. It makes no goddamn sense to me. If we just got a pit row at the same like intervals before, then we would only be right around And 2.5 seconds back, maybe. Like, we'd be a lot closer to second place than what we are currently. I don't know how I lost two. Like, did they do like 13-second stops? Like, I just don't understand.
You haven't got much longer on that left front tire. 29.3.
Dale Jr.'s shockingly gapped. They're closing in on Newman. He was like 2 seconds back, and now he's only like a second, so a battle for a lead might be brewing. At least up at the front.
Car outside. 28.59. You're gaining on the leader. Clear.
Alright, they didn't pit that lap, so I guess they might be just going until when they run out, so maybe another 10 laps from now about on fuel.
Running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. We're just 4.
It's a lot of time we gained that last lap, though, like 4.3 back. If we just didn't lose 2 seconds during the pit cycle, we would have been like 2.3 back. We would even be like we would have a lot more of a shot than this. It just sucks.
Catching up the leader. Keep on it.
People are pitting. So everyone else maybe in front of me might pit. We're far back enough to the point where we could probably, you know, pit with them. 3.7. Newman is just falling apart. Or lap traffic is. I don't even think it's lap traffic. It's something terrible is happening up there. That's a lot of time we gain that one lap. We're still not pitting. Another 2 tenths we gained. Dale Jr. took the lead from Newman, which is concerning because if he's faster than Newman, then I don't know if I'm going to be able to run him down. So that's kind of concerning. I'm just waiting for the crew chief to say that they're pitting.
Check your fuel gauge. Not much gas left. Car high. 28.59. Making up some time. 3.5 seconds behind the leader. The 41 car.
The sweat mode is on another level. It's sweaty in here now. I guess they're gonna stay out until lap 70 when they might run out of fuel soon.
29.6.
Interesting.
Passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
Even this deep into a run, we're still kind of holding even with them, which is really frustrating because I think we actually have a car to win. Like we actually have a real shot at it.
Car outside. Okay, we're clear. 29.9. Keep coming. We're getting there. Leaders out front by 3.5 seconds. Take care of those good.
That was really not the best corner I've done, and I had to drift to do it. Oh my, I never even... That's just... Well, weird. Okay, we lost 2 tenths that lap. Interesting. that was just one of those corners where I brake, and it just went straight. Fuck me. I don't think it's enough. I mean, unless our picker just utterly kills it in this, like, stop.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. All right, we're 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down. Got one eye. You need fuel. Number 31 is still there.
I think I might be losing. I'm gonna pit this lap, or this next lap anyway, so.
31 wants to get by you. 29-13. We're catching them, buddy. Stay
I pit at lap 35 in the first segment, or first stint. We'll cut this in 35 again, so lap 70 will be when we pit. So we'll see if the AI do the same. They might, but I'm not really sure. Now they're staying out. Alright. We're gonna undercut them. And we'll see what happens. I'm not repairing the damage. We'll see if this works. I don't know. Our car is pretty good on the long run. It's only 30 laps to the end, so our car was good for like the first 37 laps, so I think we should be fine pitting this early. This might be the winning strat. That's a bad 16-second. That's garbage. Alright, I guess we're just not destined to win if the picker's just going to drop the ball in every, like, instance.
Number 24 is outside. Clear all around.
That's disappointing. I don't know. We gotta, like, charge big time here to make up this time. This is gonna be like peak hot laps right now.
28-83. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Okay, now we're in the top 10. All clear, buddy.
It just plowed. It just went straight. I hate it. I hate it. It fucking does that. I hate when Gordon gives me no room.
28-73. You're closing on the leader. We're up and out of position. You're clear. There's some leaders coming in.
I mess up the course too fucking much. God damn. I just fucking suck. It's just not meant to be.
29-0. Dig, buddy. Dig, dig, dig. Going inside. Clear on both sides. Attaboy. Top 5 now. Fastest we've been yet.
Oh, Greg Hicks again. He's gonna cost me this fucking race. I guarantee it. Like,
The leaders are coming in.
the fucking luck I have.
28-73.
It's just unbelievable.
Keep on it. The 107 car is blocking. Number 107 is outside. All clear, buddy.
He's gonna fucking cost me it. You fucking asshole!
Number 107 is away.
That's gonna cost me this whole fucking race because of this bullshit.
107 car is putting a block on you.
What a piece of fucking shit he is.
Run it strong and let's work our way to the front. All clear, buddy.
I don't know where I don't know where exactly I'm going to be at or how far back I am. I think I see Newman. He's like that second car ahead of, like 2 cars in front of me.
You're gaining on the leader. Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
Oh, I'm going to recycle back to 3rd. It looks like the interval might be the same. But I'm not really sure. And they got a lot of lap cars to deal with, so that might actually help us out. 2.9, okay. That's definitely closer than what it was before we pitted, so after everything that cycled through, after all that bullshit with Greg Hicks, we gained about a second of that, so. Man, imagine if we didn't lose 2 seconds on that first pit stop. We'd only be like 9/10 of a second back. That first fucking pit stop's gonna cost, like, it cost us so much time.
The 25 car, it's up high. 28-60. You got some passes left in there somewhere, I know you do. Number 25 is looking right. Okay, we're clear.
I don't know what to say other than this is just really, really intense. I'm not talking as much. I mean, part of me is because I'm tired, but part of me is just like really, really trying to focus. They are in some like thick with like 7 Ks of traffic. Like that is monstrous.
There's a 3-second margin between you
Like I gained. I don't even know how much time I gained. I might have lost a 10th that lap.
The 43 car, up high. 28-73. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Clear on both sides.
Steve Park is just fucking wiggling for no explainable reason. And he's gonna chop me off. Thank you. Just the field just literally trying everything they can to make sure I don't win this. And I lost the time that fucking lap. What a fucking joke this shit is.
Still beside you. Clear.
Literally getting cucked by the whole fucking field to make sure I don't win this. Like what is this? Like, this is a complete sabotage. I still lost a 10th that lap. How? I'm not causing a caution.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it. Got one eye. 28-59. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. Okay, we're clear.
Oh my god, just fucking idiots. Chopping me off, fucking doing this dumb shit. Like, I've already had it bad enough with this fucking race. I'm not doing... How long have people been watching this fucking channel? I don't do bullshit things like that, where I intentionally cause wrecks and cautions to benefit me. I don't do that. If there's ever any cautions, it's because like it genuinely happens. I'm not gonna just wreck someone to bring out a yellow and just like manufacture a finish. I generally try to play it as the cards lie. I don't even understand it now. Like, they're just way, way faster. I don't get it. I am so confused. Like, they have... I don't know. Is it the tires? Those couple laps of tires, is that, like, the difference? I mean, I don't really feel like I'm going any slower. Of course, I get lap cars just being in the fucking way, so that doesn't help. I mean, literally everything has gone against me to make sure I don't win. Like, they literally have just done everything they could. You have a fucking rival that shows up once every couple of months out of the blue to cause problems. Lap traffic just being in the fucking way. Just everything. Everything has been, like, in its fucking path to just ruin this race. First was the fucking pit crew cost me 2 seconds when I didn't need to lose 2 seconds. If that was never a thing, I would be, like, 2 seconds back of them, roughly. Like, I would still be pretty close to them. But I was never even given that fucking chance. Now Jeff Green's just gonna fucking block me, so it's just... Like, what am I supposed to do? Like... It's fucking frustrating. What a fucking frustrating race to lose in this kind of way. I just don't understand. I mean, I don't understand how they're still able to pull me. Four or five laps, I guess, was just that big of a difference. I guess I would have never guessed that. I'm not fucking wrecking people. How long have people been a part of this fucking channel? Like I don't do that. I just don't fucking do it. But you're back making run a few times. That's because, one, he was a fucking rival. That's why. And it took me, like, literally 3 different times to wreck him because I suck at it. So I don't ever really do it. That was, like, the only ever instance this whole career where I actually intentionally wrecked someone. And that was really because Ricky Rudd caused a lot of shit to me. and it was a meme. It was a funny bit. There is no funny meme bit with Greg Hicks. He's just a bum. He's just a no one.
Okay, we're clear. 29, 15. Keep coming. We're getting there. Right side. Still there. Still beside you. Clear.
I just want to go to fucking bed. That's the point I'm at now. Mind-boggling that they're just that much faster this deep into a run. I guess I should have stayed out a little bit longer. I don't know. It's just but even still, I don't know if I would have been able to do anything because lap traffic just continues to be in the fucking way and block me off the fucking tracks. So, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, that's this whole fucking race. They just block you off the fucking track. So I don't even think it really would have mattered if I pitted with them and just waited. I really don't think it would have mattered because they just keep doing bullshit to me this whole fucking race. So I was just literally just not destined to win at all. By powers out of my own fucking control. And the pit crew cost me 2 seconds, but even still I wouldn't be able to win. So. Fuck this. God. That was just fucking annoying.
It was all green flag racing.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Dale Jr. won. Newman and Jr. looked like they had a battle. They had a fun battle. Would love to be a part of that, but I physically could not. Mark Martin got 10th. And of course, Kurt. Oh, he got 12th. Okay. Johnny Benson 16th. Weirdly enough, he was running really good this whole stream. And he's the last car in lead lap. 7/10 of a second, 1.2. Would I lose about a second and a half to Greg Hicks? Is that? I don't really know. That's the. I mean, even still, we lost by like 4 seconds. That would have been like what, 3.2. I still would have lost by 8/10, but like we didn't even have a shot. Would have been a whole different thing if I was just right there. Like, just give me a fucking chance. I couldn't even do that because the fucking bullshit. Ugh. I don't know. I could barely even see. I used all of my fucking eyesight and bodily strength to freaking finish that out. So like now my body's just like shutting down. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. I could barely even see now. 4 seconds to. I don't know if it was all 4 seconds. Man, even if it's like 3 seconds or 3.7, I at least would have had a shot. That's all I would have want. If I was a lot closer, I probably wouldn't have ever had the need to pit early to try to undercut things. I thought the car would still be pretty good by the end of the run. I thought the car would still at least be like fast, but they were faster than me. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, they were fucking tough. I mean, say that much. They were really, really freaking tough. We gained more points than everyone because we were consistent. Newman's now second. Mark's third. Junior down to fourth. Junior got a second win of the year. Labonte's still just chilling in the top 5. Gorin 6th. Harvick. Ken's at 10th in standings. Kurt is 13th still. 53 points back at Johnson, I think. Shop edition, 6 on the engine shop. Nothing to do there. Then we could repair engine number 8. That's technically our weakest. No, not really our weakest, but guess we'll repair engine number 4. We'll overhaul it. Bodies. That's number 8 still our like best one just about. So I guess all this is all good to go. So now we'll save it. We'll look at our laps led and everything, because I think we're still leading that category. Yeah, we still are. Junior closed in a little bit. Same with Newman. But we're still leading that, so that's cool. Rusty's up in 5th still. Kurt led 2 laps at some point. So, okay, he's 13th. Or he's 11th. Hermie Sadler led 4th somewhere. Craven led 2. Benson led a lap somewhere. I don't even know where. Well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Before I go, let's... Yeah, super chats and stuff. Thank you to Clable with the 2, JD Lane with the, being a member for 5 months, Zunk with the Canadian 279, Clable again with the 2, Golf Kid tipped $1, and then he did another like $1.99. So thank you, I appreciate it. It means a lot. So just thank you. I'm gonna get going, and wait, let me go to full face cam, and then we'll I can bring up everything I need here. There we go. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna get going. I'm tired. Have a good night. And I will see what tomorrow brings with the race and stuff. So, take care.